Alright guys, another video, common problems that I've been seeing with the FiTech install in regards to the location of the throttle linkage on the FiTech. So on the factory linkage, there's actually 4 different positions where you can mount your FiTech throttle linkage. There's this lowest hole here, there's a second hole right there. There's a third hole where I have mine mounted, and then there's a top big hole. The problem that you'll have if you use either of these bottom 2 holes is that the factory spring for the throttle return is extremely strong. You can actually see there's one spring there and there's a second spring there. So those 2 springs are extremely strong. If you're using one of these bottom 2, you don't get enough leverage to actually, when you step on the gas pedal, you're actually not creating enough leverage to open the throttle body. What's actually happening is you're kicking down the trans. Which is part of the problem in my previous video. So that's why you need to step up these springs. But you'll find that you'll need a huge amount of springs on here, and then you're also still going to be standing on the throttle, on the gas pedal to open the throttle place, just because the mechanical advantage becomes in favor of the FiTech as opposed to in favor of the bell crank. But if you use this very top hole, what happens is you do have the mechanical advantage over the FiTech. However, when your when your gas pedal goes from 0 to essentially what's 100, this no longer has enough throw to go through the 0 to 100 in the throttle position. So in fact, once you're at wide open throttle over here, your throttle body is actually only around 75 or 80% open. So that's why you need to use this hole here. This one gives you, it's about 1-to-1 mechanical advantage over with the factory bell crank versus the FiTech linkage. So you have the proper amount of mechanical advantage, and it opens the throttle body. I think about 96% was the position on the linkage. That's what you gotta do, guys. If you have any questions, post them up.